Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He rises! Cleared without hesitation. Frimpong. Maldini goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. James. Out to the right. That is good strength. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. And the finish! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Neymar. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Koller. Messi. Koller. Gnabry. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
And the shot! That has not worked out as planned.
Messi certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Frimpong looking to get on the end of this. He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound... Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Araujo. Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle. James ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. James. And it's Gnabry. James. In by James. Up he goes! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Right, Dembele. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's been caught napping! And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1.
I'd like to draw
So
your
we
attention
reached the
to
halfway
screen
point.
right now
Well,
for
give me a moment to get
information
my
on
breath
our
back.
shuttle bus service.
What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Thuram attempts a clearance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. An instinctive delivery.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Pedri. Vieira wins the duel this time. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And he's on his Messi! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if...
There's the hit! They've done it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Roberto Baggio. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's nice.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He is through here. And he's there to clear it. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Conte. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
On the field. Number 5.
Corner number 2 then.
Adrian. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Palmer.
Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Maldini did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Moved on forwards. Gnabry. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Oh, it's Dembele. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Very nicely done. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Messi. Oh, good read. Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. Collier. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Collar has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here.
Is number 24, Stagecock.
Gnabry!
Substitution on the field. Number
So,
2,
third quarter of the game.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 11, Neymar.
Terrific header!
Number 9,
Decent
Dembele.
attempt, but not
Coming
quite
on the
good
field,
enough.
Number 4, Costa Curta. Number 18, Mbappe.
And it's
Number
Conte.
15,
That's clear cut,
Erling
it's a free kick.
Substitution.
Vieira. Messi. Courtois can pick that up. The final 5 minutes. Roberto Baggio. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's got away. That's a throw. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Eto'o is herring after that one. Palmer gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Stoichkov. And here's Baggio. Oh, he's got the shot away! They want to be quick to recover this. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Frimpong. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a little off target. Driving on and making good progress. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Roberto Baggio, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Araujo stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. And the ball's come loose here. That looks a cracking ball. And he's running through. He's through it, and Romario! Goal! Serbia! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Serbia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Look at the space here. He's got the shot away! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vinicius Junior, and here's Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Romario looking sharp there. Fiddles it through. Pedri. He's played him through. Shot could be on. Pull it. That is good alertness. Frimpong. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Roberto hits one! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. They've got to make this nice and quick.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Stood up well to him there. Pull it, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Frimpong. Dembele. Romario. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway. Rodri. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That's been cut out, well played.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serbia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Cannavaro, and that interception was most necessary, and he was alert to it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi plays it in low. Courtois catches it safely. Neymar. That looks a good ball through. Pass somewhat off target. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lam. Well, the counter could be on here.
Substitutions taking place.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland. Thuram. Ball played for Dembele. Dembele. In with a header! They've scored! And And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ronaldinho flashes it across. That's going to go a long way. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. And here's Van Basten. Julie, decent hit! And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Serbia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Brilliantly cut out. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Julie. Now it's Bojan. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Davids spots it and intercepts. Frimpong powering forward here. He's through here. Roberto Baggio. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
So what can they make of this? Roberto Baggio! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Look at this. It's Baggio! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Some good work on the right flank here. Collier. Bellingham fiddles it through, tries a shot! That's a smartly directed ball. Surlot, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that has been knocked clear. And he's picked out the run. Stoichkov, he is through here. Cleared without complication. Bellingham. And it's Beckham. Lahm looking to get on the end of this. Terrific header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a throw. That should get the job done. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's good vision. Oh, Red, nice interception. Frimpong looks to get on the end of this. Showing good feet. Frimpong making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's neat. Pedri. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Frimpong. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Now it's Neymar. Pedri! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Baggio plays it short. Lovely feet. He's had it taken off him. That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Baggio. Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, the ball's come loose here. David Villa, and he's following up. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Good run. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Beckham. Could be danger here. He's had a shot. Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
How very smart. He just got it right.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
There's the hit! And he thumps it clear. Beckham. Collar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a little off target. Now it's Beckham. Now then, the ball's come loose. Up towards the front line.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar. Can he put it away? He scores! And they get themselves in front!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
The attendance for this match was
well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Baggio. That has been cut short. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one. Has a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Deftly away.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shot could be on. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Figo. Now it's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Fredson. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 18, Mbappe. Number 13, Vinicius Junior.
Gnabry.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big! And that could come back to haunt them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a lovely, delicate pass. We expected better, and so did he. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Dembele. Dembele goes steam. It's Dembele! And he's there to belt it away. Backward it goes. Looking for the runner. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time.
Now somewhat off target. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And they've got rid. Turns and goes back. Now it's Gnabry. Great challenge, time to perfection. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set. Ah, he's given it away. He's not got that quite right. And he was quick to react. Roberto Baggio. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Dembele, nice ball, and he's in here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best quality.
He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Dembele, played out towards the right wing. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Messi. Maradona. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this...
Shevchenko has got himself a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yeah, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Attention, changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards. Pirlo! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Maradona. Well played right into his path. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Works it forward. Oh, good spread. Roberto Baggio. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Baggio. Now it's Messi. Shevchenko. Maradona. And Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Araujo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Oh, this looks sharp. And they win it back again. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aim forwards. Frimpong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Frimpong. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away, showing good feet. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Looking for the... There's the shot! That's going to go a long way. Vinicius Junior has given away a free kick.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Vinicius Junior. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Courtois trying to keep this in. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well, and while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pirlo, the regular corner taker. And that should get the job done. Araujo. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, again, there's no way through. And for a moment, you felt that was going so... Tries a shot! And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Played long and they could be in here. Haaland. Roberto Baggio. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
70,987.
Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played, well played. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Changement en cours.
And he's managed to gift it back. And he was quick to react. Roberto Baggio. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that was vital. Maradona has created one goal already. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And it's Pirlo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, look at the space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit...
Shot at goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
But pour l'équipe du Paris
And they are
Saint-Germain.
pulling clear here.
Après 73 minutes de jeu.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's had a hit! Into the last quarter of an hour. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
That's a sharp pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Suarez. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Roberto Baggio. Haaland. And that is a little undercooked. Xabi Alonso looking to penetrate opposition lines. He has found the way through. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Temps additionnel.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Baggio. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Platini. And the counter is on. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Pete,
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pedri, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
it's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, physical stuff. He never has to...
Real chance! And another try! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Big chance! Caught offside that time. Played out to the left flank. Cafu. Red Star do have a chance to counter here. He has found the way through. Pinches it off him. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Has a goal! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that. So
Chance for the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. He's got the shot away! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
3-0 and think... And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Can he finish? Conte. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. David Villa! And that's wide.
Red Star certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Frimpong. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. And he's running through. Driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision.
And the finish! No, it's wide.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Conte. Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the hit! And it's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Messi. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Fiddles it, and the shot! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Conte. That's a good ball out wide. Haaland. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Maradona. Nice interception, well timed. Pedri. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 3
He's had it taken off him. Messi. Now it's Maradona. He's found a way through. Now the finish! And that was very necessary. Now it's Haaland. Beckenbauer. Now it's Maradona. And it's half-time here.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back underway. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's not got that quite right. Oh, what has happened here? Haaland. Roberto Baggio. Beckenbauer. Maradona looking to add to his goal. Seedorf. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. David Villa, he's in a good position here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Frimpong showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot gets his head to it! Great football, shot and save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's going to be another one. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The match was 52,820.
He's played him through, and the flag has stayed down. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. Maradona. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Conte. Hits one! He scores! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Red Star give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Coming on to replace him
Mbappe.
is number 24, Stoichkov.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Aims beyond the defence. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Conte. Haaland. Roberto Baggio. He's found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. Conte. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Beckenbauer cuts it out. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That pass has been well intercepted. Frimpong. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that could set him on his way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Pedrin. Coming on the field is
Conte.
number 22, Palmer.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Looking for the runner. Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Red Star clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Conte. Messi. Red Star finding their passes. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. David Villa. Lovely ball. Maradona! He's got a goal! Deep into injury time! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop, It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. And he's there to belt it away. Danielson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now the finish! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Roberto Baggio. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Neymar. And he welcomes it in.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be.
Shot a goal! It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to cap. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a really well-measured ball. That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Haaland. Donnarumma will lay claim to that. Might be danger here. He's tried one! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top drawer. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Great hit! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
He's got the shot away! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Seedorf spots it and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, great ball! That is a brilliant interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's from Mario. Well timed, excellent interception.
Romario, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Back into the middle. Look at the space here. Real chance! Oh, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. And he's straight offside. Either side yet able to find the net. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. He's tried one! What a hit! What a hit! That is a gem! An absolute gem! You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Bayern Munich have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Get a throw in. He's only too happy to take that back. Frimpong. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well seen. Saw that coming. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Rivaldo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Neymar. That is a great pick out. A lot of space ahead of him. Brilliantly cut out. Defending was strong and firm.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Messi. Seedorf. Nice ball, and he's got the shot away! Maldini. Oh, they could break here. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Hits one! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
There will be 1 minute
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them with
Romario! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. We'll go back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said.
And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rivaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Played long and they could be in here. Neymar. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Messi. Played back in. Seedorf. Nicely aimed pass. Out to the left it goes. Seedorf.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's an excellent interception. Frimpong.
This is the time you need that pace. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And they can counter here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Pinches it off him. Bayern Munich needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
The attendance for this match was
Roberto
60,332.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Substitution in progress.
And there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Haaland chasing after it. Neymar. Palmer deals with that comfortably. Frimpong. And it's Baggio. That's really well manoeuvred. Rivaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Palmer. Good purposeful running this. Seedorf. And it's Maldini. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Seedorf. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Haaland. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance, and he's managed to get for it. Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Davids. Seedorf. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Davids. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Rivaldo. He gets big. They've scored! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
There will be 3 minutes added
Bayern
time.
Munich are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.